when you be kind, you produce kindness. I call them kindness hormones to draw that parallel. But again, they're not produced because you're being kind. They're produced because of how kindness feels. The opposite of stress in terms of the physiological opposite effects is kindness. Because think about stress hormones are produced, like adrenaline and cortisol, because of how stress feels, not because you're in a stressful situation, because two people can be in the same situation. One feels stress, one doesn't. The one who feels stress will have elevated levels of stress hormones. So they're not produced because of a situation, but because of how it feels. So similarly, when you be kind, you produce kindness. I call them kindness hormones to draw that parallel. But again, they're not produced because you're being kind. They're produced because of how kindness feels, how that momentary sense of connection or elevation or gratitude or just a joy or something, how that feels produces kindness hormones. And research shows that they actually have opposite effects. When the kindness hormones go up, the stress hormones come down. When the stress hormones are up, the kindness hormones are down, and it's like a seesaw kind of thing. Now, we know that stress hormones, it can lead to elevations in blood pressure. Well, kindness hormones have the exact opposite effect. They reduce blood pressure. The main kindness hormone is oxytocin. You know, it's the reproductive hormone, but that's only one part of its role. It's called a cardioprotective hormone. It plays a huge role in cleaning and protecting the cardiovascular system. It actually parks on the lining of the blood vessels. And I say park, it's like, you know, a vehicle parks in a parking bay. Well, it turns out there's billions of parking bays specifically for the kindness hormone that line our blood vessels. And so the kindness hormone parks on the lining of the blood vessels, and it's produced in abundance because of how kindness feels. So we produce it because of how kindness feels. Turn a wee tap on, out comes the kindness hormones. They park, and it causes a little fancy chemical reaction that leads to a reduction in tension in the walls of the blood vessels. And as they reduce in tension, they expand, they go, and they dilate. And now the heart doesn't have to push as hard to get the blood through. So the heart says, oh, this is easy. And the heart releases some of its pressure, chills out a little bit. And that causes a reduction in blood pressure.
Please share away. Thank you so much. Stay inspired to evolve.